Welcome to DMZ TV. This is your host, Daniela, and tonight we are having a very special interview with the founder and creator of DMZ TV, Mr. Dutch. Welcome to our interview.
I'm so delighted. I mean, this is like the first time I'm on the other side. So
I know the last time we sat like this, you were interviewing me, so now the roles are reversed. That's actually really exciting.
It is.
So Dutch, we tonight is a very important evening because we're addressing a couple of things that have been going on out in the hookah community, in the world of social media. And first of all, I do want to commend you. You started DMZ TV and really getting involved in the hookah community about a year and 3 months ago.
Yes, basically a year and 3 months.
Perfect. And what's happened during that time is that you've grown immensely in your subscribers. You've been involved with many reputable companies out there, and you're already over 25,000 subscribers. Is that right?
25,000 since a couple of days ago, so it's up there.
That's a big achievement. So I believe that with great achievements and accomplishments comes a lot of heat from people that are out there, people who don't really understand what's going on behind the scenes. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what's been going on, and let's just set the record straight.
All right, I think that's a great idea. That's actually what I came here to do, and I just want to make sure that everyone understands what's actually going on. So Daniela, that's actually what this whole conversation will be about.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to ask to clarify is your involvement with the group on social media, Hookah University. Is that what it's called? I'm sorry. What is it? Yes, Hookah University.
Hookah
I apologize.
University, that's correct.
So are you a creator of that group, or what's going on with that?
I would be actually flattered if I was a creator because they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, that's a lot of passion. That's a lot of stuff they're doing. I'm really proud of them. But for me to be any kind of creator of that, that's a joke because they're doing good. They're taking care of everything. I'm basically too busy to be doing stuff like that. But I would, I really like what they do.
Okay, so you're here to set the record straight, to clarify that DMZ TV and Hookah University are two separate entities. Is that right?
That is correct. They're totally different. And we do work together because we're good friends, and we've done videos together because they also work with the DMZ videos. So definitely, that's the only thing that I can say about Hookah University with DMZ. That's the only thing. But for the rest, I mean, these guys are doing an amazing job, and I got my own stuff that I'm doing. I got Dutch Masters Photography plus DMZ TV.
Okay, that's great. I'm really glad that you've clarified that, and I think that's a very important point to put across.
Definitely.
Is that DMZ TV and Hookah University are two complete different entities and are not created by the same person or affiliated in that matter.
That's correct.
So moving on, I want to talk to you a little bit about the reviews and associations you have with a lot of the companies and products that you put on your reviews, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we're setting the record straight tonight. We're going to get to the bottom of the rumors and the things that are going on out there.
Okay.
So Dutch, when you work with a company, when a company approaches you or you approach a company, what are your guidelines as to how you conduct your reviews?
Well, with all my reviews and all my unboxings, of course, those I do actually, straight. With no charge at all. I never even charge any company that works with me. They would know and understand this because they've been working with me for a while and they know there's no charge for any kind of reviews because that defeats the whole purpose of a review video. Mm-hmm. And same thing with the unboxing. We know we get products sent to us. Some of them we don't even unbox. Some of them we don't even review. Mm-hmm. So that's basically how it goes with DMZ TV.
Have you ever been paid to do an unboxing?
Nah, I mean, that would be very funny if I got paid for anything like that. And to be honest, my whole thing with DMZ TV, we have a whole section where we do promotion and marketing. That's separate. And that's where, of course, I come in and I, do separate work. But of course, I first, out of my, expertise, I do unboxing and review. And if the company likes what I do, they would probably say, hey, can you help me with the marketing and promotion? And definitely that's where I come in and that's where the money is going to be made.
So the reason why we're even bringing this up, because there's been a trail of emails that has been put out there on social media
Correct.
stating different. So can you clarify a little bit on what that's about?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take like when something I do wrong, I step in and I say, okay, I was wrong for that. I'm gonna explain what I did wrong, so you guys think that I'm not apologizing for anything that I've been doing. Um, a company did reach out to me. I didn't think much of the company. I didn't send them any kind of spreadsheets of what my products and what I actually do for Dutch Masters and DMZ. So I was on the phone and I actually did voice to text, and I was like saying, okay, I do unboxings, I do reviews, and I also charge X amount of money. And that's actually what I said. And these people went ahead and took that in a totally different way.
So what, you were doing like the voice
Yeah,
written message,
yeah,
and
voice
that's
to
what the
text.
Siri wrote, I guess.
It's hilarious if you think about it. So
Okay.
of course you don't see no commas, no punctuations, because that
I
is
know.
not in the show.
I read the email, and
Yeah.
I like to proofread all your stuff most of the time. So
Right,
I
she
did
does.
see that there were no commas or periods or anything like that, capitalization.
Right.
And I'm very picky with that with you. So I was surprised to see how it was written. So
Correct.
I mean, I guess that would make sense as to maybe why it was written that way.
And I learned from this mistake, because every big company I work with, and they know me already. Once I work with a big company, we start working on paperwork. We actually explain this and this and that. We get an agreement, and that's how it's done. Now this, I just thought, oh, it's a small company. Let me just let them know what I do, and that there's also charges. That's exactly what I did, and now it's gone out of proportion, and people are just having fun with it. But it's okay. It's free publicity.
And just like any business, you are a business entity. You are providing a service to clients at some point in your relationship. But just like most YouTubers and people out there that are getting started with reviews and such, people don't get paid for product reviews.
That is
A lot
right.
of these companies, and I want to say the majority of companies out there, whether it's hookah or beauty or whatever you call it, they're getting free product to give an unbiased opinion. So have you been unbiased?
Well, my reviews, of course, is my personal, feedback of what the product is, and that's why I actually reach out to the fellas from Hookah University. Like I have Jeremy, I got Cheyenne and Travis. These are the experts behind the products, and that's where I reach out for their information. But to be honest, I'm not really like trying to teach anybody that. I don't have any kind of degree of anything. You know what I'm saying?
And I think one of the videos that we did together is that we're not at DMZ TV, when we're talking about hookah and packing and all that stuff, we're not handing out degrees, right? It's
There you
all
go.
about preference, and hookah is about having fun. So I think it's come to a point where enthusiasts out there are really making this such a personal thing, and this is all about creating an environment of fun and hanging out with friends. It's a social thing, and this is going back in time where hookah started, right? It was an after dinner social thing that you would do.
Yeah, of course.
And especially in South Florida, it's all about having fun, sun, the beach, and palm trees. And that's what we do out here. And I can recall from a long time ago, right here in this place, we'd have parties, lots of drinks, lots of hookah, and that's what it was about. It was about bringing together a community of people that just want to have a good time. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gone a little overboard at this point, but that's why we're here to talk about it. We're not hiding behind social media, so we're here to set the record straight. Dutch?
Well, it's very sad to see that a lot of people is using this negativity to prosper in whatever they're trying to do. I mean, negativity, I've said to you so many times, it's like it's just like a virus. It takes you over, and you can't even do nothing because there's no productivity. There's just negative feedback. And the things what I see that these people are lacking is creativity. They need to go out there and do stuff, instead of worrying about other people, because it's easy to point fingers at people. It's easy to criticize someone. It's easy to make fake accounts and try to, like, make someone, get hurt for some kind of issue. That is the easy part. But for me, the hardest part is actually going out there, putting all your productivity, creativity, all your stuff out there and try to create something, from scratch. And that's what I've worked so hard for. And a lot of people lack that. It's sad. That's all I say.
Well, I'll say this, Dutch. I think that you are very talented in what you do. You're very passionate, and that's why I know that you're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to succeed, and we embrace the people that give us negative feedback. And I mean, we've been saying this from the beginning. We've had a video that we shot about this because it's happened in the past. So we expect it and we embrace it. It only makes us better. So
it does.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do want to thank all those guys that have been talking about me and talking about DMZ. It's okay. I understand how your feelings, and you probably hurt, and you're using my name. So I love that, because it's actually making me grow, and people actually finally, they're gonna look at DMZ. No matter if it's positive or negative, I'll take it. But yeah, guys. I mean, you guys can go ahead and talk about me as much as you want, but I know at the end of the day what I'm doing, and the people behind me that work with me, they're also putting in their work. So it's not hurting me. It's not hurting anything. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Like you said, it's very easy to point the finger, but eventually, you know what? The finger points at you. Yeah. So with that said, I mean, I don't think there's really much more to say. This was our time to address this issue, and I think we've set the record straight at this point.
I definitely think so. So I just want to make sure, like, that the people understand this. Like, if you have a dream, if you want to do something in life, just go for it. Don't worry about what people say. A lot of people are going to end up, hating you. A lot of people are going to come up with negativity. But it's hard to be productive nowadays, And this is what I see a lot of people lacking in this industry. And that's why I progress real easy. Because I told you this, and nowadays it's so easy to be successful because there's so many weak-minded people out there, and I take advantage of it. I mean, go ahead and give me all your weakness and I'll just take over. While you guys are talking about me, I'm busy, in the studio doing my work.
Amen. I love that. I love that attitude, and that's what sets you apart, Dutch. So keep up the good work. You guys keep talking, and let's live a happy life and enjoy hookah. It's about having fun. Let's have some fun.
Look where we are. We're in a nice little spot to smoke. It's their environment. We love South Florida because you can go out and party. You can smoke outside. A lot of these people are doing videos indoors, like in garages and inside their living rooms. I mean, go out, have some fun. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or take challenges or take a risk in life. I don't. I mean, I'm honest. I've done a couple of mistakes in life, and I'll step up and say, this I did wrong and that I did wrong, and that's life. You learn from your mistakes.
So we just want to thank you, Dutch, for taking the time out to address the people out there on social media, even our subscribers, if they've been seeing some of the things that have been going on. So do you have any last words for everyone?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm very passionate, so I find when someone uses passion to change someone else's life, that, my friend, is a service. And a lot of people lack that passion. So I also want to say something. And since it's Mother's Day, I want to say a happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, all the females that, moms and stuff like that really take care of their kids. The reason why I brought this up because it's something that my mom said a long time ago, and that's that you got to watch out what you wish for. If you become famous, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to be facing, especially negativity and people trying to bring you down.
Exactly.
And that actually I'm starting to see how things are actually rolling. So I was amazed that I was like so well known, and when people talk about you, you're doing something good.
That's right. I think you hit it right on the head, Dutch.
Thank
So
you.
I commend you for all the work that you've been doing, for your success. I know for a fact that you will continue to rise to the top.
And I want to thank you, Daniela, for doing this amazing interview. I mean,
Oh, well, you're welcome.
you blew it out of the park. For real.
You're welcome. It's an honor.
All right.
All right. So DMZ TV, we are out.
County dropping bombs on the wall. Oh, you don't understand why. The reason why I do this shit, I really am the man now. I ain't gotta prove nothing. Keep it real with the inside. Gotta stay true to this shit. So, who are you? Who am I? The real us, no disguise. All truth, no lie. I'ma ride it. Other side, it. This just how it is. Don't worry, Dutch. South Florida got your back.